Good morning! It is a very special day today. A day that we've all been kind of anticipating for the last couple months. It's Isaac's first day of school, or daycare. I'm kind of nervous. We stayed up late last night preparing everything. Surprisingly, we're actually gonna be late because Isaac has never slept until 8, and I woke up and I saw the time 8 o'clock, and his school starts at 8:30, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And after I had to look up Matt, and we're rushing right now. I'm just trying to feed him, and we're gonna get him ready. I don't know why he slept in so much. So he usually wakes up at 6, 7, so 6 or 7, and for him to wake up at 8 o'clock is a really big shocker. I stayed up late last night because I was just having all these worries go through my head. Is he gonna be okay? Is he gonna sleep? Is he gonna eat? Is he gonna be cold? That type of thing. We have a big bag of things that we have to bring in, like extra clothes. We have extra shoes there, diapers. They're gonna feed him there, so it's kind of, we don't have to worry about food. But I don't think we have to bring him there exactly at 8:30. That's when it starts. But apparently, parents kind of drop them sometimes 8:45 too. So anyways, we'll keep you updated. Where are we going? Do you know? Going to school? Okay, let's go. Bye. So we're off, guys. It's about 8:27 and he starts at 8:30 technically. So it feels really cold. It kind of makes me nervous. He has this jacket here. So I actually bought this jacket just a couple days ago, and I didn't even have time to look up on reviews online, but reviews online, this is from Children's Place. It's a 3-in-1 jacket, so you can remove this inside fleece part, and it has the outer shell, and then you can also wear it all together for winter. I looked up reviews afterwards, and the reviews on this are so good. Yes, it's not a really big designer brand, but it really does put my worries to rest, and I feel like he's gonna be very comfortable in this jacket. He hates wearing hats, so what I got him was one of those things that you put over their head. It's also a neck warmer, but it's a little hole in his face. So I'll show that to you guys afterwards, but that's the hat that I got, and it's very hard for him to remove it, and sometimes he even forgets that he's wearing it, which is a big plus. So at least now I know that once he has that on and he's outside, he should be very warm. The only thing that I worry about is his mittens. I know he's probably gonna hate his mittens, but it is what it is. Usually Isaac isn't this fussy in the morning, but he was extremely fussy. He hardly ate. I was trying to stuff his face with breakfast, but he was fighting me. He was crying. I don't know, and I didn't even wash my face. This wasn't supposed to happen. This was supposed to be I had a little bit of makeup on because I knew I'd be vlogging this because it's a very big day. But look at me.
Wanna play, Isaac?
Isaac, where are we? We're in school. School. Where's school? Over there. We dropped him off. Spoke to his teacher and the assistant that was there. We told him we'll come back. For the past month, we've been practicing him I'm gonna cry. So anyways, as I was saying, over the last month we've been practicing him because he's a smart boy, he understands things. He really is advanced for his age. We've been told by many people that he's pretty advanced. terms of like speaking and reading things. You know, his vocabulary is probably like over 100 words. Meanwhile, the average is probably about 5 words currently. So because he has like an understanding of language, over the last month, we've been really practicing him the concept of we're gonna come back. So every time Matt would go to work and Isaac would cry, I would always say, Daddy will come back. And then when Matthew comes back from work, I always remind Matt, make sure you say, I'm back, Isaac, I'm back. And then he just kind of connects the word coming back means that, you know, we'll appear again. Don't worry. We're just around the corner. Just before we left, you know, I was saying, Isaac will come back, because we have to come back anyways, literally, because we forgot his hats and mittens. We were such a rush to leave that I can't believe we forgot his hat and mittens. How do you feel, Matthew?
I mean, we were like rushing this morning, so it's hard.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to kind of like really think about it because we're in a rush. I don't know if it's maybe this happened for a reason. God is like, okay, we gotta make them wake up late and rush so that like they can't really like dwell and like, you know, on this idea or something. Well, specifically me. Anyways, he seemed fine. He was having fun with like the students there. There's only like 5 other students in the class at the moment, but you know, he's already playing, and like, you know, they're writing on this little mini chalkboard and whatever, so hopefully he'll be okay. Here are his boots. Just labeled them just now. Going back to school. Think about when they go to daycare, you have to label everything because things get mixed up so easily. I had something similar like this when I was like maybe like grade 5 or maybe grade 3, and I was so embarrassed wearing it because it came to like a little point at the top, and now here I am, my own son's wearing it, and I hated that. But I feel like Isaac has a reason though, because he doesn't understand and he takes off his hat. I don't know why my mom made me wear that. Okay, I don't want him to see us then. Okay, so he has his gloves here. Gonna get something to eat. Maybe we should come back for recess and see how he's like for recess. Because we could see like where the little play area is from the parking lot, so maybe we could just like drive by. Where are we, Matthew?
We're back to the school. Just spying on Isaac.
We're just spying. We see him. He came outside. Is he crying? He's so confused. Go get the kids, sweetie. Come on. Sweetie, come on. Is he crying?
I don't think he's crying. I think he's just...
Hey, we were just spying on Isaac. They went out for recess, that wasn't even 10 minutes. I don't know if it's because it's cold or what, but it was so quick. What do you have to say?
Seems like he's comfortable with the teacher, the main teacher.
He was like waiting at the door for her. And
so I think that's the main thing.
As long as he's comfortable with one adult, that's all I care about. He just needs like that one person.
So to make it feel secure, you know, so that he'll be more comfortable like playing.
Yeah,
just like
seeing one person.
Just like with us, like when we bring him somewhere, he'll play as long as like we're there, you know, as long as he's comfortable with someone there, right? So I think it just takes some time to build that trust, and I think he'll be okay. But so far it seems okay. Like when she's carrying him, he seems fine. So I think that's all he needs right now. Now we are going to do work.
Yeah.
For Enrich Med Spa.
We have to do work.
This is why we
This is why we're doing this. So I can go work.
Overall,
I think like seeing that, like, well, first of all, seeing that he was wearing his like clothes, like it made me like his winter jacket and stuff. It made me
his hat.
His little hat thingy makes me feel a little better because at least he's warm. That's our job. You know what I mean? That he's comfortable and warm. But then it's their job to you know, take care of him and, you know, make sure that, you know,
that he's busy and that he's learning. So, you know, let them do their job, right? So just, I can't help it. I'm just crying. We're so creepy. We're just like parked outside of the school and we're like, maybe they saw that we're like waiting here and that's probably like, oh yeah, let's go inside. Are we pathetic? Okay, we should go. We're not prepared at all for this because like we didn't think that we were gonna be parked out of school like this. Like I'm lucky that I even brought like the stuff that needs to work, but like I don't have a charger and I'm like my phone is about to die and we have to drive to Scarborough and that's almost like an hour away right now. So it's just, we're so unprepared for this and I feel like I'm gonna have like this quick business meeting and I look terrible. This morning when we walked in, the principal was like, oh, just to let you know, we're starting Zumba today, so we have to bring in like a check or whatever, $42 and it's like once a week for the next like month and a half or something like that.
Once a week?
Yeah, once a week. So it's good. It's like exercise and Isaac loves dancing, so I hope that he has a good time.
Yeah.
Alright, so we just called the school. We got an update. He hasn't ate anything at all, not for lunch. He didn't want to eat. He didn't want to drink anything. Drank a little bit of water apparently. They're trying to put him down for like the nap for the day. It's 11:30 and he doesn't want to. He doesn't know what there's like a little cot thing that they sleep in and he doesn't want to sleep in it. He doesn't know what it is, so you know, I'm hoping that eventually once he gets used to this process, he'll feel the tiredness. I'm sure he's just running on adrenaline right now because he's crying, you know, whining, and you know, he's being held constantly, so he's definitely just like confused, you know, and scared. So he doesn't know what's going on, where he is, where we are, right? And then they said to come pick him up early, so around like 3 or something. So, and apparently like during the Zumba like class, I guess he was just he was just like kind of like watching. I guess he was just so like upset that he didn't want to participate. He was just like watching all the kids. I know he'd have so much fun if he just got over this, you know, confusion and fear, and that if he were to understand what was going on. I know that he'll be okay. It's just, I know that this would be better for him because, you know, he'll learn so much more there than ever with me, you know. So like, you know, they have French class, they have yoga and Zumba, and you know, they're teaching them fine motor skills. So that's definitely something that I would never be able to do. I'm not even qualified to do something like that. So something like this will definitely be better for him, you know.
You mentioned that it's nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah,
Kids,
they did mention that because I was like, should we pick him up? Like, is it really bad? And she said that this is nothing that they've never seen before. So she's like, this happens on every single child's first day. All right, so this entire vlog is probably going to be in the car because we're just like running so many errands. Toya texted me saying that like she catches my mom like crying because like we sent a photo of Isaac in his class and like my mom like just goes off to the corner and cries looking at the photo because she thinks that Isaac isn't ready and that he's too young for this. And just knowing that he's crying and like not eating and probably not sleeping, it's so heartbreaking for all of us to kind of like know that that's what's going on. We're asking my mom to cook Isaac's favorite dish, which is tortellini. It's like cheese and there's like potatoes or like meat inside, like little like pasta things.
So, Isaac, Mom,
Thanks for the food, Mom. Can
Mom.
we pack some?
Mom made Isaac's favorite meal.
Because Isaac hasn't eaten.
Why don't you bring him here after?
He's gonna be so tired. Like, he just wants to
Okay,
go home.
what?
Is this washed already?
No, you wash it.
We're on our way to pick up Isaac currently. It's 10 to 3 and we're on our way now. Just kind of nervous. Matt's kind of like really antsy about it. I have a huge headache. I think it's part of it from crying so much, not eating, even though I'm not hungry, and just running around all day. Maybe because I usually nap with Isaac, so maybe it's also that. Toya's following behind us so she can kind of like take some kind of video footage of when we pick him up, because for sure Matt and I would not be able to have any footage.
Hey. You want to go there? You like that one?
Fun in the car?
Good, good job.
Thank you.
Good job, Isaac. Wow. Did you have fun?
Isaac, where's mommy?
Okay,
Here's her comfort.
You hungry? Yeah? Where are you? Is that your friend? Okay, let's go. Isaac, where's Tita Toya? Where's Tita Toya?
Look, where's mommy?
Where's
Look.
mommy? Where's mommy?
Where's mommy?
Hi. Where's Tita Toya? Where?
So we're all home now. Isaac is eating so much. When he saw us there, he just started crying out of relief and he ran into our arms, and then like he saw Matt and he was like, Dada! They said he actually napped for an hour, which is so good. We really didn't expect that.
You didn't eat though.
And he pooped twice. Yeah, but he didn't eat. Isaac is back to normal. Isaac, dance! Where's your crazy walk? Crazy walk! Whoa!
Hey!
Hey, boom! We're kind of worried that he'd be like traumatized, but
Same.
yeah, like now that we've picked him up and like he knows that he's coming back home and stuff, so yeah, I was kind of like so sad when we picked him up, seeing him and he's just crying, running to us, but thank God he's fine.
Whoa!
Whoa! Bye. Oh, high five, high five. Yay! Okay, go again. When we were on our cruise and they had to call us after 15 minutes, he did not want to leave our side, and like even when he was playing, he would run back to see if I was still in the same spot where he left me when we were at a restaurant. So seeing that he is like this now, I guess because he's at home, he feels a lot more better and more comfortable. Anyways, I feel like a lot of my adrenaline has finally kind of like calming down. My headache is going away. I took some Advil, but what a crazy day today. And I'm glad Matthew took off work because I don't think I would have handled all of this by myself, to be honest. We're probably just gonna spend the rest of the day with him and just make sure that he's loved and cared for, and we're gonna hug him lots and kiss him lots. So thank you guys so much for joining us. This was definitely a very emotional, maybe people are laughing at how we're reacting, but it was a very emotional vlog, I'm sure. If there's any other parents out there, did you guys have a similar experience? Did your child cry? Did they not cry? Did you guys cry? Am I the only one who's like crazy and like stalking him and like calling in to see if he's okay? But if you guys have any stories that you'd like to share, any funny stories, any good stories, just let me know, you know, make me feel better. I need people to make me feel better because I know this is gonna be a process. I know that this will be a long process of us learning and Isaac learning. So hopefully with insight from other experienced parents out there, you guys can help us. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.